This morning we were out in the desert, just about an hour and a half from the beach. You don't even have to go that far to find a completely desolate area. There's really no one around and you can just do what you need to do, which in my case is shoot some photos, do a little spirited driving. We're gonna go and meet John Benton of Benton Performance, who builds, I think without question, the nicest 912 engines and does a lot of 911 work as well. He's just a really interesting guy and someone I met through friends just at a car show a couple years ago.
I'll open these so you don't die.
I've learned a lot from him about the Southern California automotive scene, which he's been a part of for a long time, both as a mechanic. He knows a lot of people, works on a lot of A-list Porsche owner vehicles, and just he knows so many people. He just kind of has this interesting way of looking at life and cars and driving, and always a unique perspective on whatever's going on in the community. So somebody that any time that I get a chance to sit down and just shoot the breeze with, I definitely do not pass that up. Shared information.
Oh, yeah. And the Eisenhower era,
yeah.
where this massive road system was built in America. Thousands and thousands of miles of paved roads. And people could just get up and like, hey, let's go here. Let's go see Mount Rushmore.
And that, how can you, that will forever be, I think, the most romantic period of certainly American automobiles. I mean, as I've gotten older and really started digging into more of the European history, because obviously Germany, we set up our interstate system based on their the Autobahn system. Yeah. And then as that expanded into other European countries, and eventually when the EU was formed and being able to easily cross borders. But here it's such a unique thing. We've always been able to just drive whatever state we want to go see, that unimpeded. And that is that uniquely American thing, is why people from all over the globe come here to this country, and a lot of people come to California to start their road trip, branch out into the American West. It's that unique romantic vision, and it's one of the things
it's
that's
absolutely
kept
true.
me here.
It's absolutely true. I meet a lot of people from Europe, and they come to my shop, they visit, and they are still in love with that premise, more so than Americans. And it's kind of sad, because even myself, I've become like, well, that was how it was when I was a kid. That's how it was. It's gone now. But for these people, no, it's not gone at all. They're still going out and going to dive bars and little diners and, skipping around America and really enjoying that aspect of what's left of that.
Yeah, it's brand new. Well, and again, I mean, that just going for those drives, whether it's just taking an afternoon off to come and, shoot the breeze with somebody on a patio and do a little drive in the hills, or whether it's saying, you know what, I want to go to Santa Fe this weekend. That's like 16 hours, or give or take something. It's in the teens.
Sure.
Those teener drives.
Sure. Which,
man, I'm pushing mid-30s, and those teener drives are getting a lot tougher than they were when I was in my early 20s. I used to be able to drive cross country, a couple Red Bulls, keep going. Yeah. But now it's like the shorter drives. But just to be able to do that, to know you can do that, maybe have an overnight or two, so special. But whatever car you have, it's just important you get out and drive, right?
Absolutely. When you think about it, if you bought a Hyundai Sonata and went back in time to Le Mans 1970 and put that little Hyundai in the class that it fits, it might dominate the class. It would just run.
Steve McQueen in a Sonata.
I'm just saying, it's because the cars, they run, they perform well. Yeah. Put some sticky tires on it and do the race rule things, but we have some incredible engineering going by here right now, one after another.
We got some incredible engineering sitting just over there that you brought with you. So I know you went for one little drive, I think maybe
One of
just
many.
go for another. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a good point in time to maybe take another little drive.
Sure.
All right, man.
I believe ACH is somewhere over there.
Yeah, somewhere. There's some roads around here. We'll go find something.
Ta-da! You like that 1.7 liters? There's motorcycles faster than this thing.
I mean, it's my hope that what people, will take away from this is, for me, it's driving, and that's the thing that I can completely get engrossed in, and it takes me out of my head, and I'm just in the moment and enjoying it. But whatever it is that people are passionate about and whatever they love to do, I hope that they get that feeling. Like, I want people to have that feeling, whatever it is. And if they can get that, then I've set out to do what I want to do. I mean, that is the purpose of this whole project. It's the purpose of these conversations, is to show that there are a lot of different ways to approach this particular hobby, whether it's driving or just shooting photos or just going to car shows, talking with other people, or working on them. But whatever it is that you're passionate about, just explore that and let it completely engulf you, and then share it.